She said it. Time now for another look at the forecast. Feels like I'm in an oven, and humid or dry, it's still an oven.
You know, I wonder how cool that water actually is, you know, at the splash
I think
park.
it's worth checking it out.
I'm sure the sun, you know, warms it up. Eventually, your pool water feels like bath water. It's not refreshing anymore.
No, I think it's pretty cool. I've been in those before. Now, the water that you're standing on, that could get pretty toasty.
Yeah, well, it could get toastier this week with more hot temperatures, folks. Unfortunately, it's those 90s and triple-digit heat. That's not going away anytime soon. Here's a look at the almanac from Fayetteville today, and you can see another warm one. Temperatures up to 95 degrees. You know, seven degrees shy of that record set back in 2011 of 102. Meanwhile, in Fort Smith, which that is not Fort Smith in the background there, unfortunately, that's still Sunset Mountain, but 95 in Fort Smith. Look at that record in 2011 of 108. My goodness gracious, that is just absurd. I don't care what time of the year it is. 108 is just rude outside. There's a look at the our focus for this upcoming week. We are going to watch the humidity really start to come back for a couple of days before it kind of gets pushed back to our south. Regardless, it's going to be a pretty dry week with very little chances in the way of precipitation. And as I mentioned a few seconds ago, just 90s and 100s for our highs. No 80s, no 70s anytime soon, unfortunately. Dew points, though, are in the 60s and 70s. A little bit on the soupy side out there, but that will be coming to an end. You see here, we have the model here at noon tomorrow, and we are watching a cold front that will approach and cross the area Monday night and into Tuesday. Behind it, some more drier air should filter in for Wednesday and Thursday. You can see those dew point temperatures very comfortable. That will limit the heat index. Even though it'll still be 97, it won't feel like 107, which is much better. We don't want those the heat index values in the 110s. That's just ridiculous. Right now, outside temperatures upper 70s and lower 80s. Across northwest Arkansas, River Valley still mostly in the mid 80s on average. Worcester and Poteau still checking in with temperatures at 75 degrees. Now, as we go through the rest of the night, very quiet, very tranquil. Clear skies, waking up tomorrow morning, upper 60s and lower 70s. By the time we get to the lunch hour on Monday, everybody right around 90 degrees. And then by the early evening hours, mid 90s and upper 90s and a few triple-digit numbers, air temperatures for the River Valley. And then as we get into Monday night and into Tuesday, here comes that front crossing the area. I'm not buying this shower activity here. I think it'll take until Tuesday night and into Wednesday for us to see a shower or two. We are going to see plenty of heat, though, over the next 6 to 10 days. Strong confidence here in above average temperatures by the Climate Prediction Center, and this goes as well for 8 to 14 days out. So we're out to July 24th here, so the hot air is not going away anytime soon. We now have Hurricane Darby, no longer a tropical storm. It is strengthened into a hurricane in the Pacific Ocean. Winds now up to 75 miles an hour, so it's barely a Category 1, but is expected to briefly touch Category 2 status as it marches its way off toward the Hawaiian Islands, probably falling apart before it has any substantial impact, probably just some high waves along the Big Island coast. 60s and 70s tonight, 90s and triple digits for your Monday, unfortunately. There's a look at the 7-day forecast, and it's a hot one, unfortunately, with lots of 90s there on your screen. As I mentioned, a brief chance for a shower Tuesday night and into Wednesday, and maybe Saturday evening as well. River Valley, Paul, a lot of 100-degree numbers there you see on your screen. I wouldn't even call it a break Wednesday and Thursday with temperatures in the upper 90s when your average is 94. It's just going to be another hot week regardless.
Yeah, that is the definition of misery. Robert, thank you.